There's a developer called Zillion that puts out basic games that are usually one button or very simple in premise, and they're usually about 79 pence. Now, they were reduced to 23p for the PSN summer sale, so I picked up Thunder because it sounded the most interesting, bearing in mind there's no screenshots and no trailer. The idea in Thunder is that you play as this character that moves back and forth, and when you press a button you change direction, and you need to avoid the thunder strikes that are coming down from the sky. Now, the thunder or lightning forks down in a procedurally generated format that kind of forks out little mini spikes of lightning, and you need to be able to avoid them as they reach the floor. When it gets towards the floor, it will then do a flash and you'll see where the real fork is, and you need to make sure that you avoid it. However, your score isn't necessarily like survived the amount of thunder strikes. It's actually picking up the pieces of the lightning that has been left behind. So you need to stay close, but not too close that you'll get hit, because otherwise it will be game over. One strike and you're out. Compared to some of the other games that Zillion has put out, I actually quite enjoyed Thunder for what it is. It's simple, it's bare bones, it has more of a hook of a score attack style game than most of the other ones that Zillion has put out so far. And because of its randomized nature of it and the fact that you can end up like slightly stuck in a corner or just like purposefully being very evasive but therefore not getting a high score, it really does have that risk versus reward factor where you need to be close to the lightning but not close enough that you'll get struck by it. Is this going to change anyone's world? Absolutely no. I could probably find this being filtered into some of my high score challenge levels or like nights in though for a quick 3-minute like pass the controller around and then we'll move on to something else as like a little mini game palette cleanser. Outside of that, I don't think Zillion's games will largely like interest many people, but Thunder is probably their best example of their 79p range. Written review by Highplanegames.com. Hope that was informative. Take care.